3, 2, 1, and we're live. EJ Boxing live here. Here with Michael Buffer. My bad. Computer's getting on. Let me try again. Let me try that again.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so we're going to talk about the Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Vasiliy Lomachenko. Who you think wins in the matchup? So, listen. This fight, I've been wanting this fight for a minute, bro. I wanted Tank to fight the best when he was at Super Feather. There's betrayal fights. There's some really good fights at Super Feather. And for whatever reason, Tank, you know, it never happened. You know what I mean? But Pedraza was considered one of the best guys in the division, and that was a tremendous performance. And Tank turned up on him, boy. I remember at the time, one of the guys I knew, he was saying how, you know, Pedraza's the next up-and-coming Puerto Rican champion. He's really good. It shows he is pretty good. It wasn't good for Tank that day. Tank blew him out of the water. Super Feather. Like, that was the day when I was looking at the Tank and like, this kid's pretty good. This kid's pretty good. And I wanted the Lomachenko fight next, but Floyd came in and, you know, said, nah, well, but Floyd been in his career for a while, though. Said, nah, it's not happening. So they came to England. This is the first time I saw Floyd face-to-face. Press conference with Gervonta Davis. They were fighting one of the Walsh brothers. You know, that whole thing got into it backwards and forwards. And, you know what I'm saying? Actually, you know what? I actually got footage on that, you know? I actually got footage on that. Let me see if I can find that. Tank Davis. And I think that I don't know if I recorded that. I think I recorded that stuff, actually. No, I think, did I record it? No, did I interview? No. I interviewed Billy Joe Saunders. But I don't know if I recorded the Mayweather thing. I don't think I recorded the Mayweather thing at the time. I'm not too sure. I don't think I did. I don't think I did actually. But at the time I was there, I recorded. I was interviewing Billy Joe Saunders at the time. Let me see if I can find that interview real quick. 1 second. Bear with me. Let me see if I can. So I can bring up on the screen. So, because I remember Floyd was there, and Floyd was at the press conference, was really talking for Gervonta Davis, because Gervonta was a shy man. I was like, yo, this kid's shy. He ain't saying nothing. He ain't saying nothing. And those questions asked and stuff like that. He just didn't say anything, man. He just didn't say anything about anything. Okay, here we go. The press conference. Yeah, I got it. The highlights of the press conference. Okay, let me see what I got here. Let me see what I got here, because I was there. Let me watch this thing. Let me see what I got. If I bring it up, show you. I mean, not like to say you think I'm lying, whatever, but let me see what I got here. See, I'll bring it up. Shall I share the screen? Let me share the screen 1 sec. I'll share the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. 1 minute. Yeah, because I was there and I was like, yo, Floyd's not really saying nothing. Let me share the screen 1 sec, guys, so you can see what I'm talking about. No, it's this one. 1 minute. Oh, it's there, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. All right, there you go. So you should be able to see what I'm saying. Nah, not this one. No, not that one. This one. That's the one you want to be looking at. Should come up in a sec. Click. There you go. Who am I clicking? Hold on. Where is the bloody... Oh, there it is. There. The highlights are here. There you go. Let me make sure I've got it on the screen right there. 1 minute. Bear with my peoples. So, I was at the press conference. Yeah, I was at the press conference with Gervonta Davis, and Mayweather was talking, and that's the first time I saw Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather, and I was like, wow, you know, just Gervonta Davis, he ain't saying nothing. He ain't saying a word, man. I was like, let me make it full screen. 1 second. I'll make it full screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There you go, full screen. Highlights. There you go, highlights. There you go, full screen. Should be all right. Let me play this. All right. So I was like, yo, he ain't saying nothing. There you go. So there's the press conference. There you go. That was me. I was filming from my camera, and I just felt at the time, yeah, like, you know, he was just very quiet, man. You know, he was just very quiet there. Floyd was talking. You know, everybody was there, and this is when they were in London, right? And they're fighting the Walsh brothers. And I just thought at the time, it's like, yo, this kid's not really, he's not really saying nothing. They was asking questions. They even asked the crowd. Floyd was, look, you see Floyd talking the majority of the time when that was going on. You know what I mean? He was talking them more than anyone. You know what I'm saying? So. You know, I was just like, yo, this kid's just quiet. And then here's the, okay, this is the, I filmed this bit about Floyd. I think this is good. This is when I filmed Floyd, and Floyd was the one who started kind of the ball rolling when it came to this bit here. Look, and my camera work is bad, yeah. There you go, look. Yeah, so when Gervonta, he's talking to Gervonta Davis, who's saying? He's talking about the opponent. Floyd knows how to talk it up, right? There we go, watch. There's a Floyd. I was just standing on the stage looking at Floyd. To say the old pound for pound, look at the Mayweather list. Gervonta was saying nothing. Gervonta saying nothing. See, and like, the thing is, yeah, like no one even knew. See, Gervonta, look, he's not saying nothing. So this is the first time I met Floyd and Gervonta Davis. See, look, they even asking nothing about Gervonta Davis. No questions, nothing. Nothing saying. See? See, Floyd forgot, yeah. And this is what I was gonna say. Floyd forgot that Gervonta Davis, that's what we came to see. You know what I mean? That that's what we came to see. We came to Gervonta Davis. Floyd does talk about himself. Just forgot about Gervonta Davis. Where's the oh man, I forgot this. I must have put it. Let me do this. Here you go. Floyd forgot, yeah, that we didn't even come to see him. Let me see the full press conference. Let's see what we got here. Because I think I got the beef between the Lee and Walshers. Ben Uma, what's up, Ben Uma? Happy New Year, Ben Uma. Tank will beat them. Okay. Tank will beat him to death. Okay. Let me see what I got here. Oh, this is the actual press conference on the and that's the weight, and that's what Gervonta Davis didn't even make the weight. That's another one as well. That's another one. I was there at this one. Gervonta Davis didn't make weight, and the Yard was on the stage as well. Yeah, Gervonta Davis didn't even make weight that day. He struggled to make the weight. I think in fact he didn't even come to the scale. I think he didn't come to. Yeah, he's on the scales. He had to do the scales 3 times. So that's a common theme with Gervonta Davis, man. On the scales. Let me just. I don't need to see this no more. That was a common theme with Gervonta Davis, not making the scales and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, anyways, right? My point was, yeah, that was the first time I also saw Gervonta Davis. Let me go to his stats, right? So that was the first time I met Gervonta Davis and Floyd. I didn't actually talk to them, but you know, that's the first time I saw them, and I was like, Floyd really was talking for Gervonta Davis. So let's look at his stats. He's currently now the WBA champion. Stands at 5'5.5". He's wide though. It's quite wide. He's 25 years of age, still young. Baltimore, Maryland. Lightweight, southpaw. Which is awkward enough. Look at his KO percentage though. Out of 23 fights, only 20 people have gone the distance. You know, so we're matching him up against Lomo. So we've got 2 southpaws. The best opponent on his resume is Yuriorkis Gamboa. You can see Yuriorkis Gamboa. Look, he's only got 2 losses. No, Yuriorkis Gamboa got 2 losses. I say he's got more losses. Gamboa got more losses than that. He lost to Terence Crawford. Yeah, he's got 3 losses. Yeah. And all 3 losses, he got knocked out. Okay, I got him now. Going into the fight, he had 2. Yeah, so going into the fight, which is pretty standard, he only had 2 losses, but he's up in age. And like I said, yeah, this is the one that got me interested. It was this one here, this Pedraza win, right? And that's the Liam Walsh thing I told you when in the UK, like the copper box. In the UK, I was there as well when some guy tried to bring, things down on Floyd and stuff like that, right? But yeah, so the Pedraza win, the one because Pedraza was the current IBF champion, super featherweight champion, and he just dismantled him, bro. Dismantled him from the jump. So we're like 3 years on from now, and now he's into 2000. We're gonna see if Gervonta Davis is gonna do something. Now he's 25 years. Who's young now, man. But Lomachenko, boy. No, Pedraza. We're talking about Pedraza. Lomachenko. Lomachenko went the distance with him, bro. See, Lomachenko went the distance with Pedraza, and Pedraza was the champion, but Tank blew him out. Tank beat him out. Tank blew him out. Look there, look, see, UD. You know what I'm saying? Stats don't lie. So what we're saying is this, right? What we're saying is this, and everyone's criticizing Tank, but if Lomo would have fought Gamboa, maybe Lomo would have went far. I mean, the thing is, Tank was supposed to stop him. He did stop him, but it's just longer than what everyone thought. That's the only criticism, really, right? Or they thought they would have did it better, but that's the only criticism. But I already said that was his Tank's best opponent on his resume to date. But look what he did to Pedraza, and then Lomo went the distance. You know what I mean? But look on Lomo's resume. Lomo's been a champion from the jump, 2000, isn't it? Yeah, he been IBF. Yeah, he been a champion from the. He's just been a champion from when he started his pro career, man. Imagine that. From 2013, the kid's been bad. You know what I mean? I think I got him named on Fighter of the Decade, actually. He's been a champion. He's been a champion from 2013. So coming into this fight with Tank, eventually, hopefully, can happen in this decade. Coming into this fight, look who Tank's been fighting. Look who Lomo's been fighting. He's fighting bums, man. Anthony Crawler, Luke Campbell. These are easy fights, man. These are easy fights. He shouldn't win a distance. I don't know how he went a distance. See, the 2 guys, why he could Tank going to Lomo going distance with these 2? He should be able to, these days should have been stopped, man. Tank blew this guy out. If Tank went with Luke Campbell, Tank would knock Luke Campbell out, man. I have no doubt. So Lomo stands at 5'7". Tank's at 5'5.5". Lomo's got the reach and all that, but Lomo, where's the age at? How old Lomo? Where he at? Where's his age at? They ain't gonna show his age? Oh, there we are. My bad, my blind. There you go. 31. What you got here? Get Smoke. Peace. What's up? Happy New Year, Smoke. Yeah, he's 31 years of age. Tank's 25. So there's no rush for Tank to fight Lomo if Lomo's still going to do his thing. But Lomo's supposed to fight the winner at Teofimo Lopez. And no, Lomo's supposed to fight Teofimo Lopez next. And then become undisputed because he's got all the belts. You know what I mean? He trains out often in California. And yeah, he's picked up the belts, man. He picked up the belts. He picked up the belts against some weak oppositions, though, eh? Like Pedraza's the best one. Crawler picked up a belt. Luke Cam, the vacant belt. Man, some weak opposition. So he wants Teofimo Lopez, man. Hey, you know what? I think now I've got a point that Teofimo Lopez has a good chance, but the Tank fight is what we want to see. I think Tank has a really good chance of beating him, just based on the 2 opponents he's been against recently. I think Tank has a really good chance of giving Lomachenko a really good fight. Now, most people observe and say, "Hey, you ain't beating Lomo. Ain't no one beating no High Tech, boy." That's his nickname, High Tech, yeah. So, but we're gonna have to find out, man. What do you guys think? Who you got, Tank or Lomo? Based on that performance, people say, "Oh, he's gonna lose." But look at these guys here. These guys, English guys, are whooping it. Come on. But then you could say, "Let me go to Tank." Who Tank been facing? You know what I mean? When the distance, Tank didn't go the distance. Tank's knockout percentage is higher, but then Lomo's been against much better opposition. But really, let's look at his opposition. Okay, let's look at Tank. Tank fought This Pedraza guy. Let me go. Tank fought. Tank ain't really fought. No name, bro. No big name. He's only got 2 names on his name, on his resume. Vasiliy Gamboa and Thing of Myers and this guy Pedraza. That's the only names that he's got for me. That's only 2 names. But let's go into Lomo's resume, right? To show you what I'm talking about. Lomo, right? These 2 UK guys weren't that good. And this guy wasn't a champion. Crawler wasn't really a good champion. He's okay. He wasn't a good champion. Guillermo Rigondeaux was a guy who came up a weight. Lomo, though, you know, Pedraza. See, Pedraza, Jorge Linares, he stopped the Jorge Linares. Jorge Linares was fighting them bums as well. Like, Pedraza was the best live competition he faced, and he went the distance, right? Rigo came up. Mariaga, what's it? The technical thing. So, Nicholas Walt's a year off. Rocky Martinez, Gary Russell Jr. He had some layoff, but hey, listen, we have to find out, man. We're just gonna have to find out, you know, whether Tank can do it against this guy here. We're gonna have to find out. But I know that just based on the opponent, both opponents they faced, Pedraza did pretty well. I mean, Pedraza was have to say. I think he'd say that Tank could beat him. I think he'd say that. Because of, you know, he stopped him, you know. He stopped him. Pedraza was lost, but he's never been stopped, man. Tank blew him out, you know, he blew him out. And his knockout percentage is not no joke there. And he's only getting better. 25 years of age, he's still getting better. So what do you guys think? Hope you guys give a good breakdown of the fight. I mean, let me know how you see it. You know, if Tank gonna fight him, I think he probably will, but I think they're just gonna take their time. And when it happens, hopefully it's going to be a good fight. You see this stuff here on the screen because I think okay, let me do this. This is loading. 1 second. Taking too long on the screen. Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it should be a good fight. 100% should be a good fight. So you guys leave your comments in the comment section. I'm EJ Boxing Live. Love to see it. If they fight, the longer it works, it all works in Tank's favor. That's the way I see it. I'm EJ Boxing Live. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Do me up, man.